It's Sunday, May 14th, and in life you can never be sure of everything that goes on. And today I have a wonderful story to tell you that is an unexpected situation in one of the deep red states. Now we all know that the deep red states are anti-abortion, among other things. Right? And you know that they are terrible when it comes to creating voting laws and things like that. So in South Carolina, there are 5 women in the state legislature. 3 of them are Republicans. 1 is an independent and 1 is a Democrat. And Carolina has one of the most liberal abortion laws in the country. In their abortion law, it's 22 weeks. You can have an abortion up to 22 weeks. That's almost a double trimester. Whatever it is, it's one of the longest parameters for abortions in the country. The South Carolina state legislature has been trying to change that law for a long time. A long time being the last 6 months or the last 9 months. I guess ever since Roe versus Wade was overturned. But these 5 women in the state legislature have staunchly stood by and stopped them from changing the abortion law. They have stood together. Even though 3 of them admit to being pro-life, they believe that the rights of women is more important than the pro-life situation. And so they have stood together, despite being of different party persuasions. In this one battle, they have stood together like a battalion, and they have gotten members, male members of the legislature, to stand with them. They don't need much to stand with them, but they got enough so that they have stopped South Carolina from ridding itself of a lenient abortion law. Now this battle takes a lot of courage because they are the only women in the South Carolina Senate, and together they are refusing to allow the legislature to pass this near total ban on abortion. And this is despite the fact that the Republicans have a supermajority. So this is a tremendous accomplishment up to this point. And it should be watched by the whole country. And it should be appreciated by many out there who believe in the way these women are acting. And maybe this will set an example for other women in other state legislatures to do the right thing. But I believe that women are a minority when it comes to state legislatures. Even though I've seen that women have become governors and things like that, and we have a vice president who's a woman, women are still behind in many of the political arenas around the country. But these women are a shining example of what can be done if you stand up for what you believe in. All of these women are married. All of them have children. So these women have completely turned the view of many around. Because when Roe versus Wade was overturned last summer, many advocates on either side of the abortion issue presumed that the country would divide along the bright color lines. Red states completely banning abortion and blue states protecting it. But that prediction failed to anticipate this group who are known as the Sister Senators. 3 times in the last 8 months, Republican leaders in the chamber have tried to ban abortion beginning at conception, and 3 times the women have resisted. Even as fellow Republicans have threatened primary challenges and anti-abortion activists have paraded empty strollers and groups of children heckling the women as baby killers. But they have stood firm. These women have stood up against several attacks that have been outrageous. They have been called baby killers by groups of Republicans. And then they had the anti-abortion group, Students for Life, dropped off gift bags containing plastic spines, infant-sized spines, with outrageous notes signed the preborn. So are they trying to terrify these women off their course of action and off their belief in the rights of women? Yes, the answer to that is yes. There are outrageous people out there prepared to do outrageous things when somebody has a difference of opinion. And abortion it's a lightning rod for people. So what do you think these women did with the spine? They filibustered, and they took the spines to the floor of the Senate and declared themselves even more firmly in resistance. They said, we've got a hell of a spine already, and now we've got another to back us up. And the three women stood there all holding their plastic spines like trophies. And after 3 days of debate, during which the women spoke for as long as 4 hours each at a time, the Senate leadership acknowledged again that it did not have the votes to pass the abortion ban. So I don't know what's going to happen going forward, whether eventually these women will give up the fight, but I doubt it. I doubt it. These are women who have a cause that they strongly believe in. And they believe that women and their doctors and their husbands or partners are the ones that should be making these decisions, not the 170 legislatures in the state of Carolina who don't know the need of making these decisions. The women all stood firm against the Republican Party, admitting that the Republican Party thought, that we would just do what they told us to do. But we are doing what we believe is correct. And the men in the Republican Party argued that abortion was killing babies. And the 5 women insisted that abortion bans are about controlling women, and that women should not be controlled, and they will not be controlled. And they argued that the ban reduces women to baby machines, and they referred to the Handmaid's Tale. And they rejected ludicrous claims from the male legislators that women use abortion as birth control. They rejected all of those nonsensical reasons to have abortion banned. So I leave you with that this morning. A great fight that is going on in South Carolina. Have a great day. Bye.